What's good, everybody? It's the Clown with Cab show. We got NFL Week 10. Really some big games, but first of all, I want to give a shout out to my team, the Indianapolis Colts. What a win, and to be straight up honest with you guys, I really thought the Colts were going to lose this game, specifically because of Derrick Henry and how the Tennessee Titans utilized him and utilized their offensive line. And that's why I was originally going with Tennessee, but I'm so glad the Colts pulled it out. We have to understand, Tennessee lost them the game because of their special teams. The point blank. Derrick Henry had a pretty good game. 19 carries for 100 yards. Typically, when Derrick Henry rushes for over 100 yards, it's an easy win. For real, it's an easy win there. But for me, Phillip Rivers, a pretty good game. Over 300 yards passing and a touchdown. And I understand, and after week one, when the Colts lost to Jacksonville Jaguars, I said tank, and I really thought they should. Now looking back, all the way up to now to week 10, dude, the Colts are looking great right now. And really what the big difference between the Colts now than back in week one is their offensive defensive line winning right there. That front right there, they are winning those battles. And that's what making Phillip Rivers have by some time. Throw the ball down the field. It's finally good to see T.Y. get back into the groove of things. Because I feel like T.Y., this is a huge year for T.Y. I want to see him have his best year of his life this year. I mean, this is a huge year for the Colts in general, right? But we have to understand, what are they going to do when they do make it to the playoffs? Are they going to beat Baltimore Ravens? Or are they going to beat Tennessee Titans like they just beat? Are they going to beat Kansas City Chiefs? There's a lot of question marks dealing with the Colts moving in the future, but a big win at Tennessee, huge win. Then we got the 49ers versus the Saints, baby. Shout out to the Saints. Shout out to my boy, Drew Brees. Drew Brees, 2,120 yards passing with 17 touchdowns and only 3 picks. Look, dude, Drew Brees is still elite. And I feel like Drew Brees, yes, he has a couple more years left. I feel like before he retires. And I know I said it in the past that I want to see the Saints win, Super Bowls. And I picked them to win back in 18 and 19, and now it's 20, and it's just are they going to win it? You know what I'm saying? I want to see Drew Brees get that number 2 Super Bowl ring. That'd be great. But I think the Saints, this is the easy matchup here. We have to realize the 49ers are banged up. Is Jimmy G even going to be playing? They have so many injuries. Obviously, Bosa out for season, torn ACL. They're just injury after injury for the 49ers, and they're really banged up. And that's really why I'm going with the Saints. Nick Mullins, is he really the guy to help you guys out for a backup quarterback? San Francisco? No, absolutely not. This isn't the same San Francisco team that we saw that went to the Super Bowl. This is a completely different team, bro. I'm telling you right now. A completely different team, but I'll tell you what. Yes, Kittle's a great tight end, one of the best in the NFL. 37 receptions on 474 yards and 2 touchdowns. I get that, but look, dude, the quarterbacks are not that elite in San Francisco right now. But like I said, I'm going Drew Brees. 49 is the over-under. I would say go with the over on this one. Now, sometimes I don't do the over-unders, more of the spread, but Saints are 9.5-point favorites. I'll take that at home. I expect the Saints to win by, I would say, about 14-plus points this game. So I'm going heavy on the Saints in this pick. Shout out to Drew Brees and the Saints, and they're rolling right now. They've proved to me that the Saints, I'm telling you what, they can really do it. I know I said it 3 years in a row, but I'm telling you right now, they can do it. Then we got the Ravens versus the Patriots. The Ravens are 7-point favorites. Look, the Patriots, this is the biggest game for Cam Newton right now to date. This is the big game right here. Because if you guys win this game, you guys are starting to get back to that, all right, we're almost at 500 range. You don't want to be below 500. Because if that's the case, dealing with Bill Belichick, that's it, dude. It's a wrap. So to me, Cam Newton still has a lot to prove to me. I understand he's had a down year this year. 2 touchdowns and 7 picks on just 1,417 yards passing. So to me, it's Cam, yes, there's question marks. I love Cam. I feel like he's a true competitor. I want to see him really take over this game here. This is a huge game for Cam, but Lamar is the difference maker. 1,513 yards passing with 12 touchdowns and only 4 picks. He also has 79 carries on 469 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. Look, when Lamar's playing great, the Ravens are playing great. Simple as that. Now, if Lamar is playing shitty, most of the times, the Ravens are playing shitty. So it really boils down to how Lamar Jackson's going to play. And look, yes, I get it. The Ravens are favored by 7 points, the away team, but dude, I'm telling you what, the Patriots can really upset the Ravens here. And I would really put a mark on this game and say, look, dude, this isn't an easy game for the Ravens. I'm telling you what. So I think I'm going to go with the upset here. I'm going Patriots at home because I expect Cam Newton to have a huge game. And look, I wouldn't be mad if they do end up losing. If I love Lamar, where he's going, yes, I do believe he will win a Super Bowl eventually. But look, dude, this game right here, I'm telling you what, I like the upset. I like the Patriots. Then we got the Texans versus the Browns. The Browns are 4-point favorites here. Baker's having a pretty decent season. He's got 15 touchdowns and only 7 picks, 1,514 yards passing. Kareem Hunt, their running back, he's got 115 carries on 529 yards and 3 touchdowns. Look, dude, yes, the Browns are nice, but look, obviously losing Odell Beckham, that's the difference maker right now. That makes me want to be like, dude, I don't know. Dude, I really don't know. The Browns are such a wild card right now. After losing Odell, it's just been, I don't know about them. They are really suspect right now. Then the Texans, Watson, they've only won 2 games this year, which has been disappointing. But Deshaun Watson, really, they need to put better receivers around him, better players around Deshaun Watson moving forward in the future. If I'm the Houston Texans organization, I'm saying this is what we need to do. We need to put better people around Deshaun Watson. Point blank, period. That's that. But Deshaun Watson, 2,376 yards passing with 17 touchdowns and 5 picks. Look, dude, like I said, get more players around him. Will Fuller, he's got 36 receptions on 590 yards and 6 touchdowns. Look, the Browns are 4-point favorites, but I honestly like the Texans in this matchup. Yes, I'm going with the underdog in back-to-back games. Crazy, right? But I think Deshaun Watson has a breakout game and outplays Baker Mayfield, and I do believe the Houston Texans will win by a field goal, maybe somewhere around that range, but definitely a field goal. 46 is the over-under. I would say go with the over in this game. I think this could be a high-scoring game. A lot of points put up, so I like the over. But like I said, I like the Texans with the upset pick here. Then we got the Washington team versus the Detroit Lions. Detroit is 3-point favorites, which it makes sense. I mean, the Washington team, they're one of the worst teams in the league besides the Jets. Okay, Alex Smith, is he going to be playing? Is he going to be starting? I understand he's been, battling injuries, coming back from 15-plus surgeries. So to me, it's amazing where Alex Smith is right here, right now. So I want to see Alex Smith get some clock. If Alex Smith does get some clock, I want to see the Washington team show out. But ultimately, I'm going with Matt Stafford and the Lions at home. I like this matchup. Stafford, he's got 2,127 yards passing with 14 touchdowns and only 7 picks, dude. I'm telling you, Stafford can sling the ball down the field. He can sling it. Then Adrian Peterson, yes, he's still in the league, right? Crazy. Adrian Peterson's got 350 yards and 2 touchdowns. Look, I like the Lions at home. 46 is the over-under. I would say go with the under in this pick. But I like Lions at home at 3. I'll take that spread all day, every day. Then we got Jacksonville Jaguars, baby, versus Green Bay Packers. Now, Green Bay, they're 13.5-point favorites, which makes sense, right? I mean, dude, the Jacksonville Jaguars, Minshew, he's out. Then they have some guy named Luton starting. No one's ever really heard of this kid, dude. I'm telling you what, I like Aaron Rodgers at home. Dealing with the backup quarterback in Jacksonville. There's no excuse for Green Bay. You guys should destroy the Jacksonville Jaguars in this matchup. That's that, dude. For real. You guys should destroy them. Aaron Rodgers, 2,253 yards passing with 24 touchdowns and only 2 picks. 24-2. Aaron Rodgers, and he was rated at 89 in the Madden when it came out. Crazy to me. What? Devontae Adams, he's got 90 catches for 447 yards and 5 touchdowns. Look, dude, like I said, I'm going heavy on Green Bay. 47 is the over-under. I would say go with the over on this pick, but I like Green Bay at home, no doubt. Actually, I'm leaning more towards the under. I feel like Green Bay is going to score in the 30s, and I don't think Jacksonville is going to really score that much, but I'm going heavy on Green Bay. I'll take the 13.5. I'll even give people 15 there, no doubt. Then we got Philadelphia Eagles versus the Giants. This is a huge win for both teams right here, but ultimately, this is a must-win game for the Eagles. Carson Wentz this year, he's been bounced around. He's got 12 touchdowns and 12 interceptions, so to me, it's just like, Carson Wentz has been on the border right here. And a lot of people are saying Carson Wentz will not finish his career in Philadelphia, which is crazy to me, right? You don't get it drafted the way they did that. But to me, the Philadelphia Eagles, this is a must-win game. You guys are favored by 4. I'm going Philadelphia. No doubt about it. I just think the Giants, they're not the same team. Yes, Daniel Jones, he's young, but I'm going Eagles all day, every day in this pick, because the Eagles, man, I'm telling you what, if they squeak in, which I do think they'll squeak into the playoffs, they are a dangerous team. I'm telling you what, dude, they're very dangerous, but I like the Eagles in this matchup. Then we got the Bucks versus the Panthers. The Bucks are 6.5-point favorites, but let's go back to last week. Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions, against the Saints, dude, and we saw different types of Bucks team then. But I do believe they will bounce back. Yes, Teddy Bridgewater, he's had a good year. 2,416 yards passing with 11 touchdowns, dude. He's been balling out. But listen to this, though. McCaffrey is back. He was back last week. He's coming back. Dude, I'm telling you what, this isn't an easy game for the Tampa Bay. It's really not. I really think if Carolina comes out and plays and utilizes McCaffrey and Teddy Bridgewater plays a great game, they could really upset Tampa here. But I'm not going to go against Tampa and Tom Brady after them getting embarrassed last week. I think they'll be bounced back. AB's back. First game back was last week. So to me, look, dude, I'm telling you what, Tampa will bounce back. I'll take the Bucks. 6.5 is a lot, right? But I just think, dude, them having Gronkowski, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, 437 yards receiving and 7 touchdowns, dude. Mike Evans, one of his Tom Brady's favorite targets right now. So I like where the Bucks are at. Yes, I get it. They got embarrassed last week, but I'm going Tampa Bay. But I would not be surprised if Carolina wins this game. So if you guys are really feeling the upset, go Carolina. But I can't bet against Tom Brady after getting embarrassed last week. I think this is a bounce back game for them, and I really do think they'll show out. So I like the Bucks. 50.5 is the over-under. I would say go with the over. I think these teams are going to score a lot of points. Then we got the Broncos versus the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are 4-point favorites. Look, dude, the Raiders are on a roll right now. And yes, I get it. The Broncos, Drew Lock. Shout out to Drew Lock, a.k.a. Young Cheesy. 1,240 yards passing, 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. But they just don't have enough tools for Drew Lock to really get the job done. They really don't. Denver's come short week in and week out, day in and day out. So to me, look, I like Derek Carr. He's got 2,000 plus yards passing this year with 16 touchdowns and only 2 picks. Who would have thought Derek Carr would be balling out like this? Let's be honest here. Who would have thought Derek Carr would be balling? He's balling out. Josh Jacobs, their running back, he has 161 carries on 588 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns. I like the Las Vegas Raiders in this matchup. I'll take the spread. I'll take the 4 points all day, every day. You guys keep feeding me that, and I'll keep doing that, no doubt. Then we got the Chargers versus the Miami Dolphins. Another surprising team. The Miami Dolphins, they are 5-3 this year. They literally are looking like they're going to make the playoffs this year. And Tua, shout out to Tua. I'm telling you, this is his team now. I really believe that. And I'm not trying to just hop on a train real quick or hop on the bandwagon. No, this guy, I'm telling you, I liked him when he was at Bama. I really think he really showed me different things when he beat Georgia in overtime. I believe that game was. But, dude, I'm telling you, I just like where Miami's at. The Chargers, yes, they're good. Herbert, he's got 2,146 yards passing with 17 touchdowns and 5 picks. I mean, really good. Allen, their main receiver, 651 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns. But at the end of the day, dude, I got to go Dolphins. With the way Tua's playing at home, favored by only 1.5, I'll take that. I'll take Miami at home. I think Tua has another big game here and really utilizes and really cements, hey, I am the starter. This is my team moving in the future. That's what I want Tua to do this game, baby. Let's go, Miami Dolphins, baby. I'm going Miami 1.5. Like I said, I got that. Then we got the Bills versus Arizona Cardinals. This is a coin flip game. This is a coin flip game. I say this because we have Josh Allen and Murray, 2 similar QBs, right? So I get it. Murray likes to run a little more, but these guys, they can throw the ball down the field. They're young, and I'm telling you what, they play fearless. That's what I like about them. The Bills, Josh Allen, 2,587 yards passing with 19 touchdowns and only 5 picks, dude. His favorite target, Diggs, he has 63 receptions on 813 yards and 3 touchdowns. I'm telling you what, dude, they are nice. This game, I honestly do not know who's going to win because I really think this game can go into overtime. Murray, he's got 2,130 yards passing, and then he has 16 touchdowns and 7 picks. DeAndre Hopkins, who they picked up from Houston Texans, which is crazy to me, and that's been the difference maker right now for Arizona's team, is DeAndre Hopkins. He's got 60 receptions on 734 yards and 3 touchdowns. I'm telling telling you what, like I said, I honestly don't know who's going to win this game because it's just so close, dude. It really is. So to me, yes, I would love to see the Bills with the upset, but I'm going to go Arizona. I think they're going to bounce back. I like Arizona at home. 56 is the over-under. They're telling us it's going to be a high-scoring game, so I would lean more towards the over, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's under either. But like I said, I'm going Arizona. I might change this prior to the game, but like I said, it's really a coin flip game, but I like Arizona. Then we got Seattle versus the Rams. The Rams are 2.5-point favorites in this matchup, which it makes sense. You know, the matchups are nice for both teams, but Goff, 2,145 yards passing, 13 touchdowns, and 6 picks. Look, his favorite target, Cooper Kupp, 48 receptions on 527 yards and 2 touchdowns. But Russell Wilson, yes, he had a bad game recently. Look, dude, Wilson, he's got 28 touchdowns and 8 picks. And yes, I get it. You know, a couple weeks ago, he only had like 1 or 2 interceptions. And he's been throwing a lot of interceptions the past couple weeks. I expect Russell Wilson to bounce back here. DK Metcalf, look, his favorite target, he's got 43 receptions on 788 yards and 8 touchdowns. This guy's a beast. Really, I want to go Seattle. I like Seattle. Yes, I get it. The Rams, yes, they have a great defense, great defensive line, but I think Seattle wins it barely here because of Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson plays nice and doesn't throw any dumb interceptions, they will win this game. I like Seattle, the away team. 54 is the over-under. I would go with the under in this pick. Sounds pretty ignorant, right? Because both these teams can sling it out, but I really think their defense is going to clamp down in this game, and it's going to go with the under, but I like Seattle. Then we got Cincinnati Bengals versus Pittsburgh Steelers. Can the Bengals get the upset victory? I don't know. It's hard to tell. The Pittsburgh, they're 8-0. Undefeated. They haven't lost. Joe Burrow, I'm telling you what, this guy, he's going to be a superstar one day. He's got 2,272 yards passing, 11 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions. And for me, for Cincinnati, like I was telling you guys weeks ago, there is brighter days in Cincinnati because of Joe Burrow and what he brings to the table. He brings that. I'm telling you what, you guys should be blessed right now if you're in Cincinnati. If you're a Cincinnati Bengals fan, you guys should feel blessed that you got Joe Burrow in the draft. I'm telling you that right now. Joe Mixon, he's got 119 carries on 428 yards and 3 touchdowns. Look, but Pittsburgh, they're too much, I think. You know, Rapist Big Ben's having a good season, almost 2,000 yards passing, 18 touchdowns and only 4 picks. Chase Claypool, Notre Dame cat, he's got 31 receptions on 520 yards and 5 touchdowns. Look, I expect Pittsburgh to win this game. They're 7.5-point favorites, and I think that's a little too much. Go money line on this, but dude, I like Pittsburgh. I really do. 46 is the over-under. I would say go with the over, but dude, I'm telling you what, Pittsburgh, the way they're playing, they are the best team in the league right now. They're undefeated. I mean, they haven't lost, so, you know, really, Pittsburgh, the sky's the limit for them. You know, dude, they have so much going for them right now where it's just like, dude, who's really going to beat Pittsburgh? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Baltimore, maybe. Kansas City's probably the biggest threat to Pittsburgh Steelers. No doubt about it, but I like Pittsburgh in this matchup, and I expect Pittsburgh to be 9-0. No doubt, which is crazy. Then we got the Monday night game, Minnesota versus the Bears. Minnesota's 3-point favorites. Look, dude, this is another coin flip game. This is like the Bills versus Arizona, a coin flip game. Like, you just really don't know who's going to win. I think, obviously, you know, Minnesota, they're on a roll right now. They're looking like the team that they were last year and the year before that. Kirk Cousins, 1,855 yards passing with 15 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. But, dude, the difference maker for Minnesota is their offensive line and them utilizing Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook, he has 144 carries this year on 858 yards and 12 touchdowns. Dude, Dalvin Cook, top 3 running back in the league, probably number 1 right now at this very moment. Shout out to Dalvin Cook. Foles, he's got 1,746 yards passing and 10 touchdowns and only 7 picks. But like I said, dude, if Foles plays a great game, I expect Chicago to win at home. No doubt. Now, if Kirk Cousins plays bad and throws a couple of picks, no doubt. I like Chicago at home. No doubt, but like I said, this is a coin flip game. In the way Minnesota's playing right now, it makes sense why they're favored by 3. So I'm definitely leaning more towards Minnesota, but I want to see the Bears get the win here. I want to see Nick Foles show out here, but I'm going Minnesota. I know it sounds crazy and ridiculous, but I'm going Minnesota, baby. It's the NFL. And like I said earlier, my upset picks of the week is Seattle at Rams. No doubt. I like Seattle at Rams. That's my upset pick. Now, upset alert, could be the Bucks and Panthers. Panthers with the upset, but I didn't pick that. And then my other upset is Houston Texans over the Cleveland Browns this weekend, baby. It's the NFL, baby. It's the Cloud with Cam show. Let's go!